Oh, why, hello there. Dr. Krazy here, aka Mighty Matt, and I wanted to take a moment here to recap my experience at DragonCon 2016. I just want to take a few moments to mention, what is DragonCon? DragonCon is the world's largest sci-fi convention held in Atlanta over a Labor Day weekend, and it is absolutely a wonderful, wonderful experience. 2016 was no exception. Every year seems to be getting progressively better. For me, that is, for me. But, let me just talk about the hows, the whys, and the whats. But, DragonCon, always in Atlanta, Labor Day weekend. Honestly, it was suggested to me to go to this convention probably about 8-9 years ago. And we went there just to people watch. And sure enough, before you knew it, I was cosplaying. I think it was 2 years after my first DragonCon, which I would have to go back and find the badges to find out which exactly year it was. We all got around the table, and we were like, what could I do? And this was before I knew any of my friends, Kathy, John, Josh, all those guys. We all agreed as a family and family friends that I should do Barf as a cosplay. Now, mind you, that picture was way better than these goofy little party ears. But honestly, these little party ears got me the furthest out of anything. I also did cosplays such as Gragas from League of Legends and Moltar from Space Ghost. But honestly, Barf has been my bread and butter cosplay for part of like 4 or 5 years. Like we mentioned, it's in Atlanta, so there's some beautiful cityscapes, especially from the hotel floors. This year in particular, I was at the Hyatt, and I've been at the Hyatt for 2 years now. And the Hyatt has been really good, especially with their mini fridges. They have no idea how awesome those mini fridges are. I just wanted to mention that. I like them a little bit over the Marriott, with one exception. We'll get into that a little bit later. It's the elevator issue. Now, that seems to plague all the main hotels. But this year just gripes me a little bit worse than the rest. But, things you can do at DragonCon. There are events. It's basically ran by fans, for fans, and guests will come in, like guests from hit TV shows. I was about to say Gilmore Girls, but I don't know if they've ever had Gilmore Girls. But basically what's trending, Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, pretty much anything from the WB, or the CW, I should say, pretty much comes out. Kevin Sorbo's been there, Lou Ferrigno's been there, Captain Janeway's been there, Captain Picard's been there. Like, pretty much the bee's knees of Star Trek's people have always come in here. Lieutenant Worf, Riker, even Nathan Fillion has come. Like, it is absolutely astounding. And a lot of these pictures you're seeing are pictures from my 18th floor looking down at the parade. I don't know if you know if we did parades or not. And this particular picture was like no more than 2 blocks away from our hotel. So it was really awesome going this year to the convention. Let's see here. I'm just trying to think of all the things. I got like kind of a set schedule I want to explain this in because I only got such time to explain it in. So I guess I'm just going to go right back into the main thing. And that was my experience while the slideshow does its thing. Thursday, we arrived Wednesday afternoon. And sure enough, it was a small group of people. It's always like the pre-party night for DragonCon. I think Wednesday's the new Thursday, Thursday's the new Friday, Friday's the new Saturday. I think that's what that mentality is. One day in, like, DragonCon 40th anniversary, it's going to be a week-long block party. Let's just be perfectly honest. But we arrived there Wednesday. Let's see here. Nothing too much happened. Was helping out our photography friend Brian, who's at the bottom level of the marquee, and he was setting up things, so I got to see all the guys: Scotty, Jessica, Jason, David, MJ, Brian, all those cool guys. It was just really cool seeing those guys again. Brian was, of course, releasing his little yearbook. You can ask me to show you that whenever you see me streaming or stuff like that. I got it right behind me. But that particular picture right here is from the Marriott 10th floor looking down on a busy Saturday night. And that's just how busy that place gets. It's insane. Moving on to Friday night, most of my friends were coming in. Let's see here. We have Titletown coming in. We have our friend Alicia. We were supposed to have, I forgot what his gamer tag is, but we were supposed to have Chris come in. And Thursday's like, the bunny hutch day. I need to go back to Thursday and just cap up. All these pictures you're seeing now are from the bunny hutch from the internet. Not all these pictures are from this year's DragonCon, because there was a lot of stuff I wanted to add in, and my pictures could only make so much of a slideshow. The bunny hutch is something I'm deeply looking forward to 2017, so stay tuned for all that good stuff. But Thursday was the bunny hutch. Friday, all my friends were arriving in. Chris, Titletown, Alicia, and we were gonna, go down and just basically drink and just all the drinking and the fun partying debauchery, voodoo, magic, drinks from the Hyatt, all that good stuff. Sadly, though, I don't know, I'm a little bit antisocial and extroverted, which doesn't make sense. But I love hanging out with friends. I hate being in humongous large groups, unless, I guess this sounds kind of conceited, but unless I'm like the center of attention? Either way, Thursday was a quick night. Friday, of course, we did lunch with our friends, Grim and Ron Dizzle. Had a few beers at the Hooters over there. And let's see here. Nothing completely noteworthy happened on Friday other than these awesome cosplays. You will see pictures throughout the slideshow. But Saturday is pretty much where the real meat and potatoes began. I remember that picture. That was a good picture. The real meat and potatoes really started on Saturday, and that's when the thick of it started really swelling. And a lot of good cosplays, fantastic cosplays across the across the Hyatt, the Marriott, and the Hilton. I don't dabble too much in the Hilton. I pretty much primarily stay in the Marriott and the Hyatt. If you're ever looking for Barf, he roams at night because kids don't get him during the day. If anything, I get kids that say, "Oh look, mommy, it's what the fox says." That's not what I'm cosplaying. So Saturday night was kind of special. Saturday night, what had happened was I was trying to get my drink on up in my room, and I needed to just finish dinner. I was trying to go back upstairs. At the 17th floor, it opened up the doors. DragonCon staff was like, "Get out! We have a guest." We got out. The guest went in. The guest went up 2 floors before going down 2 floors to pick us back up at 17. We go all the way back down to the lobby. Mind you, I was trying to go up. Go back all the way down to the lobby, and we were told a second time by DragonCon staff to get out. We have handicapped people. So we get out, and we realize 3 wheelchairs respectively fit per elevator ride. When we got ejected onto the sub-lobby 2 level, there were like 4 or 5 handicapped people there. It was at this time, earlier this evening, that I met a particular cosplayer in a gold dress, glasses, black hair, easy on the eyes. I've nicknamed this person Goldie because of her golden dress. I met her 2 times on the elevator beforehand, and then, of course, we got stranded on the elevator 17, back to sub-lobby 2. We were waiting for almost 20 minutes. 20 minutes. She was thirsty. I was a nice guy with a voodoo drink in my hand. I gave it to her. But I had I got triggered. And I was like, you know what? All these handicapped peoples are going to mess up the rest of my elevator rides. Let's get these guys going. Let's get these guys out of here. So any person with 2 legs, I was like, listen, these guys get on first. You are, you got about 10 minutes before you can get an elevator ride. These guys looked at me like I was nuts, and I was like, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And so, sure enough, Goldie got impatient, bless her heart. I offered my drink as sacrifice, and she said, "I will never forget you." And I was like, "My name is Matt, and I will never forget you, Goldie." She never gave me her name. She flew off. That's a lost connection I will probably never find. But if you do know her, or if you know what golden dress cosplays she could possibly be doing, hit me up in the comments below. But sure enough, Saturday is also a great day for the parade, which you're seeing a slideshow of it now. The parade, these are not from this year's parade. I actually got top view, 18th floor point of view, which all of you guys look like ants. This was actually from 15's parade, and you see Fem Lokis, lots of interesting cars, the box heroes in there. Saturday was just a good all-around day, aside from the Hyatt elevator situation. To bring a quick close to that situation, what had happened, is I think Hyatt staff got involved after an angry tweet, might I add. After an angry tweet, and I told some people that were coming down to see what the situation was about, I was like, you need to get on y'all's walkie-talkies and get these guys somewhere because they're holding up the entire elevators because there are 4 subfloors, including the lobby, before you get to the 24 floors that is everyone's rooms at the Hyatt. And I was like, you need to get these guys out of here, that way they don't jam up your entire elevator situation. And Hyatt was nice enough to open up freight elevators at the corners of their hotel to get the handicap staff where they needed to go. The handicap people of DragonCon were very nice and entertained by my shenanigans, and they tipped me. I was like, you don't have to. They're like, no, you're helping us out. That means a lot. And so that situation got resolved. Another great highlight from Saturday. Saturday was a fun day. Was the Overwatch Photoshoot. Now, we know earlier this year the Blizzard instant hit Overwatch came out, and so I knew there was going to be some cosplay on it, and I have a deep crush on May. I don't even know her nationality, but she's if you've played the game, she's the Ice Witch. She goes around, she freezes people, has a little robot, freezes more people. She can make ice walls and self-heal herself. I have a huge crush on this May character. And so I really wanted to go see what kind of... the Mays! And I really wanted to go see what the cosplayers were looking like. And so, sure enough, I was completely just enamored by Miss May. To make things even better is I kind of made a name for myself in the Overwatch community because the photo shoot gathered at 2 p.m. in the afternoon before the elevator fiasco. And nobody was leading it. I was trying to find the Facebook creator who made the Facebook page. I'm like, wait a minute. Isn't the Facebook guy normally the one who does this thing? And they're like, we don't know who the Facebook guy is. I was like, So 2 o'clock came around, and I was like, all right, I need photographers over here, and I need cosplayers over here. I talked with like 5 other cosplayers. I was like, listen, how do you want to do this? Do you want to do this in a big group, take pictures, be done? Or do you want to do subgroups? And they're like, subgroups. And I'm like, what kind of subgroups do we want? They wanted offenders, defenders, support and healing, or whatever the classes are. And some of them, we had enough groups to do like individual characters on some of them. And so that was pretty awesome. That photo shoot was entirely amazing. And then there was one nice person who actually gave out ribbons for all the cosplayers. And so that was really nice. All in all, I networked with a lot of the Overwatch cosplayers, and we got something in the works, guys. If you like Overwatch, we got something in the works. Mind you, it's like another 300 days from now, 340 days, till the next DragonCon, but we got something in the works. Stay tuned. Let me see here. What else happened? Saturday. I mean, of course, we visited the arcades. I met up with a lot of people, friends, not necessarily celebrities. I'm not the big celebrity guy that goes out and shakes Lou Ferrigno's hands or high-fives Kevin Sorbo or does like a photo op with Adam West and, pow, zip, zing. I don't do that. My boy Grim, though, he got some pictures with Alan Tudyk. That guy, he knows how to network the hell out of those things. But, yeah, other than that, I think Saturday is pretty much an open and shut case. I did see my folks there. They invited me to go chill out at the Polaris, which if you looked a while back on the slideshow, there was a table with a nice scenic view of the city. That was the Polaris on top of the Hyatt. Their food absolutely knocked my socks off. It's worth the reservation. It is worth the time. Take your main squeeze there. Blow her brains out. Not what I meant, like blow her mind with the awesomeness that is the Polaris. Please don't blow her brains, please. I mean, unless you're going to do the deed and then blow her mind that way. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's see here. Sunday, let's just go ahead and go into Sunday. Sunday was the League of Legends shoot day, and League of Legends was really nice, But honestly, like it was the group's getting smaller. I think League of Legends group at DragonCon is getting slightly smaller and smaller. Not that it's a bad thing. I see it growing in other places. MomoCon still has a growing League of Legends cosplay community. Anime Weekend Atlanta still has a growing cosplay community. Hell, if Riot throws a convention of their own, we'll probably have a lot of League of Legends cosplayers. But no, there was a lot of good costumes there on Sunday. Of course, we bumped into a few friends of mine. Beatdownboogie, Ted. I know your name now. I told you if I said it funny ways, I would remember. Ted, Matt, Micah, Blake, all those guys were doing film work or Guardian work or cosplay work. You guys absolutely nailed it. You guys always... I cannot wait for your Beatdownboogie video. I cannot wait for it. I probably will not have a spot in it, but I definitely saw Ark the guy out there doing his thing with Dancing Party Robot, but he also brought a cardboard robot, so that'll be fun to see. Let's see here. Plenty of photos I tried to take, and only about, I would say 85% of this slideshow are all my photos. The other 15% are mostly from the Bunny Hutch and a few other noteworthy cosplays. Like there's our friend Matt Z in the Loki. Matt Z also had a awesome snake eyes. If anyone saw that shit, oh my god. Matt, that was awesome. But the League of Legends shoot was good. Sadly, my Gragas Beard broke in half, so rest in peace, Gragas Beard. We will try to get you prepared or replaced, and I have to crochet another beard, probably for, I don't know, MomoCon? I don't know, MomoCon sounds like a good goal. But the barrel I made 3 years ago just needs a fresh coat of paint. That's, like, honestly just mind-blowing. Just mind-blowing to me. Let's see here. DragonCon. Sunday night. Oh boy. Sunday night, using a concoction of moonshine from our friend Steampunk Boba Fett, and lots of rum and cokes, and not very much of those voodoo drinks. Hyatt, you need to add more alcohol content to your voodoo drinks. Just saying. But after a plethora of alcohol dancing in my belly, I finally got that level of buzz I was trying to accomplish all weekend, and we partied Sunday night. I don't even remember what happened. All I know is I got dragged into a dance floor, and I showed everybody every white boy move. Dance move, I knew. Every white boy move. Yeah, rolling the dice, mashed potato. I was swiveling my hips in ways I didn't even know were imaginable. Sunday night was absolutely lit. They got dragged around to like one farewell party on Sunday night, and I think we got dragged off to a dance rave party, and they had solid beats all night long. I want to say that one was actually in the Hyatt in particular. We met new friends out there. I checked out the drum circle room, which if you just need a place to unwind and chill out to some awesome drums, like the drum room was actually pretty lit, guys. Like, I know that sounds super hippie of me, but dude, if you need a place to unwind, that drum room is fucking lit. Met so many friends this weekend, and yet I didn't see a lot of friends. Grim and Rhonda, y'all had a convention all on your own. I didn't even know where you guys were half the time. Sure, I said no thank you on some of the raves you wanted to go to, but I wasn't drunk enough. But Kathy and Matt, I missed you guys. I missed seeing Disco Stig. I want to say his name. I can't remember his name. Oh, I'm such a horrible friend. I remember you guys by your cosplays. That's why I'm a horrible friend. But, God, so many good cosplays this weekend. Like, I think Disco Stig actually did something different with his Disco Stig outfit, and it was like red and gold. I wanted to see that, but I only saw a picture of it. So, if you're out there, Disco Stig, you gotta send me a friend's request. Well, not a friend's request, just remind me what your name was, because I completely forgot it. That Skeksis was from last year, and you'll notice because of the Marriott carpet, which that carpet is no longer there. If anything, that has become like an icon in itself, was that Marriott carpet design. Guys, DragonCon 2016. Definitely one for the record books, but I'm sensing a lot of stuff coming up for 2017. There's some cosplay ideas I want to do. I'm not going to say no. But there are some costume ideas I want to look into. I need to repair Gragas. I need to update Moltar. I need to figure out something with Barf. I need to figure out how to maintain my good wig, which is behind me, and not use these party ears as much, although the party ears do match my hairstyle. But I think, let's see here. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go into a lightning round. The pros and cons of this year's DragonCon 2016 are, pros were, I was surrounded by a good bunch of people. You guys rock, Titletown, Chimmy, Alicia. Sadly, our friend Chris couldn't make it, but you guys made the con abso-fucking-worth it. Seeing all my friends have a blast, all the people hooting and hollering barf from across the con, those were all the pros. I live for you guys. The cons, the elevators. Elevators, elevators, elevators. Guys, you killed me. But, another con I'm going to put in the books, also on the Hyatt's watch, was the Voodoo Punch. The Voodoo Punch, you watered it down. I've heard stories 2 years ago that people couldn't remember their name after 2 of those punches. And I had 3 of those, and I was absolutely fine. Let's see if we can find another pro. Definitely the photo shoots. Overwatch photo shoot, guys. If you guys are out there, you guys rocked that shoot. We need to get the Hilton steps next year, and I will definitely shoutcast and direct that photo shoot if you still accept me. If you guys don't remember who I am, I was the guy in the fez. This guy right here. Guys, I think that's about it for this video. So what I want you guys to do is to remember, well, first of all, if you like this video, share it with friends. Definitely hit the like button, and if you want to comment on something, leave a comment here. My name is Dr. Krazy, aka Mighty Matt, but you can also find me on twitch.tv/TheDrKrazy. I play video games! Come check out and hang out sometimes. But other than that, guys, we gots to go. Peace.